Hey everybody, Chris here. Well, that was painful. The past couple days, watching all the cryptos go down, Dogecoin dropping down. That was tough to watch. Wasn't unexpected though. If you've been watching me, I've been talking about these dips coming for the past couple weeks. And last night we saw the biggest Dogecoin dip we've seen in a long time. Dogecoin dropped below 10 cents, hit 995. And then came back up. Bitcoin went under 30,000. I saw 29.9 on Bitcoin as well. And people were freaking out. Saw a lot on Twitter. I was tweeting dippity dip dips and trying to have a little fun with it because what else can you do, right? So I'm Chris. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, I appreciate hitting the subscription button because we're along for the ride together here, particularly with Dogecoin. Doge is still got great support, great community. We're talking about its utility as currency. More and more people getting on board with Dogecoin. Elon Musk, looks like this Twitter deal is still in the process, and what'll happen when Elon Musk actually takes Twitter over with Dogecoin? We think Dogecoin's going to get embedded into Twitter, probably for subscriptions to Twitter Blue, and eventually, with all of this discussion about tips and how you can use Dogecoin, him knowing Dogecoin and what it can do, we could see Dogecoin embedded right into Twitter. And Elon, he can make it happen. That would be exciting. We still have Tesla, we still have SpaceX out there. And Amazon, I mean, out of the blue, Jeff Bezos follows Billy Marcus on Twitter. Now, he doesn't follow a lot of people on Twitter, but following Billy, is that a hint at something? Or does he just like Billy shit posts and just his humor? I don't know. But there it is. So a lot of people saying, oh, Amazon's going to accept Dogecoin. No, not anytime soon. That's not. It was just Jeff following Billy. But you never know where these things can lead. There's a lot going on Twitter. If you're not there, follow me. I'm at Chris Crypto on Twitter. And again, we're going to go along for the ride on that as well. So what happened in the markets? A lot of negative news in the crypto markets, going on. I don't know what's going on with Luna and the Terra ecosystem, and the UST so-called stablecoin lost its peg to the dollar and was dropping down last night. Dropped all the way down to 69. Give me that 69. And billions of dollars pouring back into it to try and restabilize it. And it was back up to 90 this morning, I saw. But a lot of questions about these stable coins and what that means in terms of cryptocurrency and the stability of the whole cryptocurrency market. A lot of people just saying it could all just come crashing down. Well, I don't think that. I think there's enough institutional support and enough other retail buyers that all believe in cryptocurrency that that's not going to happen. But we saw these dips. Let's take a look at the charts. I'll show you what I'm looking at. So we're going to start here looking at the Dogecoin chart. This is on the 4-hour, and this is the dip. A classic dip structure here of just broke through support, turned around 1330 line right here. That 1330 became resistance and then broke down. And that drop of over 20% happened in a day. However, we're seeing a 10% recovery, over 10% coming back up. So that is the dip, and it dropped below 10 cents to about 9.95. 9.95 cents was that dip. That is the Dogecoin chart looking at Bitcoin. Bitcoin was 37.5. That was support. I've been watching that. broke through it, didn't even come up and retest the 37.5 though. The sentiment about Bitcoin was it's going lower, and it just dropped down. Bitcoin came below 30,000 to 29.9. Having some recovery. The recovery of Bitcoin this morning is not as great as Doge so far. Ethereum dropped to 2,200. We got Litecoin dropping down to 73. We've got Cardano dropping down below 60 cents. I mean, those were thinking, Cardano, how could it drop to 60 cents? Look at my VeChain, a poor VeChain, 3.6 cents, 3.7 cents on the dip. Algorand had been trading pretty well. A lot of positive news for Algorand, but still couldn't withstand that downwards pressure to 56 cents. Harmony dropping down below 6 cents on Harmony. I mean, XRP, we zoom out and XRP, people were thinking that the dip down over here, when this dip came down to 70 cents, it was like, wow, you could buy XRP for 70 cents because XRP is going to $1. And what happened? All the way down below 50 cents here on XRP. You could get it at 47 cents down here in the dip. So it's across the board. I mean, here's SHIB. SHIB 0.00014 on SHIB. I mean, there were people at 60, saying that was the dip for SHIB, and now it's at 14. It's like, that wasn't too long ago. So yeah, it's that is the classic V dip there. What I'm looking at is the relationship between Dogecoin and Bitcoin, and we saw Dogecoin on a rise here in its relationship with Bitcoin, and it's even stronger this morning. So Doge at 0.0036% is good. I'm still targeting 40. I think that will happen because I think, as I've been saying, I think Dogecoin has better support at this level than Bitcoin. Still a lot of negative news of Bitcoin, but Doge doing well in that comparison with Bitcoin. Now the shorters, yeah, we got some more shorting coming on. We see the shorts coming up on Doge. That happens when Doge starts going up. We see the shorts start to come up as well. That's Dogecoin's challenge. We look at the Dogecoin chart, and let's go back to the daily, and you'll see this even better. So this is what happens. Dogecoin gets a big run, and it gets shorted down. A big run and gets shorted down. Unfortunately, now we're down here. There's the dip coming back up. And with this rise coming back up, we're seeing that short interest rise up as well. How high is this going to go before it gets shorted down again? That's the challenge on Dogecoin. But that's tied into a lot of other economic indicators that are going on as well. That'll be tough on Dogecoin. We have this article on Benzinga. The Dogecoin knockoffs crash heavily because not only is Doge down 14%, for that dip, SHIB was down 22%. The Shiba Predator thing, 40%. Lucky Doge, 38%. Baby Doge, 18%. Doge Elon Mars did okay, but this Teddy Doge, whatever that was, down 92%. I think that was more a pump and dump than anything else. But Benzinga has certainly noticed that the Doge knockoffs, big crash. That's happening. So this is the chart. This is what I'm looking at. We'll go to the 30-minute and look at more in detail of what's going on right now with the trading. Right around 1150 right now, and we'll see where Doge trades from here. So what does this mean for Dogecoin going forward? Well, the economic situation hasn't changed. We still have high inflation. We still have supply chain issues. The pandemic is still going on. The whole utility lines in Europe are relying on Russian oil and gas because there's still a war going on between Russia and Ukraine, and that's causing heartache. And The United States federal government looks like they're going to be raising interest rates again probably this summer because they got to get a handle on this. Otherwise, we go into this recession. We're talking about stagflation possibly, and the Fed wants to cut that off. But with all these other issues going on, it's a tough situation. We could see more dips. That's what I'm saying. We could see more dips. I don't think that we saw last night was the dip. It could happen. Dogecoin could retest 10 cents, could drop again. So you got to be ready for that. So what's the best way? I don't know. Is you can dollar cost average, right? You can just buy little bits at a time on a regular interval, and then over the long term, you believe in cryptocurrency, you're going to do okay. Looking back on this, it's going to be one little blip in the history of the trading of Dogecoin. So 10-cent Dogecoin, that looks pretty good right now compared to where Dogecoin's been over the past year. Could it go lower? Yes, it could. We don't know what's going to happen with that. But if you've got some fiat money ready to buy more, get it ready. We could see more dips. Let me know in the comments below what you think. Did you buy the dip? The Dogecoin dip? Are you waiting for more dips? You think that was the only dip? You think we're headed back up from here? Let me know. Give the video a like. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. I appreciate the support. We'll see you next time.